Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Today we are building another kit for a friend of mine, a customer, and this is the new MGSD Gundam Aerial. Okay, this is the latest lineup from the MGSD series. Yeah, so the MGSD series, if you don't know, combines a SD sized Gundam with a MG type like built. So it's a more complicated, in short, a more complicated and more detailed looking SD kit. It's actually generally also a bit bigger than normal SDs. Okay, so that's how the runners look like. They always have a lot of silvery chrome parts, which are nice. Yeah, and this one has a beam effect or effect parts, I suppose, in luminous green. That's the white runners. Then the red, white, the normal blue and yellow, red runners. Then it comes with sticker set, which is not water slide, it's the normal type. And these, I suppose, are the inner frame. So it comes with the inner frame. So if you have built MG kits, it usually, the newer ones especially, will have a inner frame, right? So this one, because it's the MGSD kit, it has the metal it has the inner frame as well. The art on the manual is beautiful. Look at this beautiful aerial. Wow, the quality of this illustration is really beautiful. I don't think it's a picture, but more of a illustration. Let's have a look inside in the manual. So if you look at the manual, it does say quite a bit of information and explanation. If you look at it this time, it starts off asking you to build the weapons first before then attempting to build the head. And then look at that inside here, very nice illustration of different poses of the aerial, MGSD aerial as well. Beautiful. Then that's normal in the legs, and further on the rest are quite normal in terms of how you are to build this particular kit. Yeah, then that's a pose, and that's how you actually can interchange some of the parts, as I'll be able to tell. And then that's the guide in terms of how to put on the decals for the kit. All right, so very beautiful in terms of the finished art on the manual, and let's get on the more important part, which is building the kit. All right, okay, so I finished building the head and the upper body. I would say that actually building this part, the top body, wasn't that easy. These two pieces kept falling out. I had also did the wrong installation, so I had to reopen it up, spend quite a lot of time fixing and correcting my mistake, which is my bad. But after a while, even fixing this portion two together, and then sorry, see, it comes out very easily, like so, and then clamping the two sides in did take a bit of effort. Not so sure if is it because of the way I'm installing it, or something that is just the way this kit is made. Yeah, so like here you need, then this two needs to see when it clamps it, it's not that friendly, I would say. But other than that, yeah, I also had a bit of issues with the eyes, not as much as I encountered with the other MGSDs, but generally, yeah, you see it needs to be clamped really hard in, and the connection is actually quite slim or little by this side here. But anyway, let's put the head onto the upper body, the torso, and see how it looks there. So that's the MGSD with the head and the upper body, chest all done. Okay, now we're proceeding with the waist. I think it's next, and then probably the legs and then the arms. All right. All right, so I've also now finished the waist of the MGSD aerial. Quite a thin and delicate looking waist. And then I also finished both the legs as well. Okay, legs looks quite beefy, nice, right? Articulation is quite good, yeah, you can see as so. Yep. And actually this part here, they have the metallic red. You actually can put in a metallic blue as well. So there's two different options that you can choose. So if you go to runner A2, you can see that you have a lot of these blue parts as well. Yeah, you can see, and so you can replace these blue and base parts into the red metallic parts as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the legs into the waist. Yeah, goes in so easy, so smoothly, very easily. Yeah, it's made perfectly to fit. Yep, and then goes in the left leg. Yep, so yep, the waist and bottom legs are all done. Yeah, very nice looking, detailed, well manufactured parts, as Bandai is always good for and renowned for. So let's bring in the upper torso and head that we've already built, and let's see how it goes, and let's see if it fits in the waist. So this part, the waist, so you see you have the top part at the top here. Just pop it in. Oh, it goes in easily, very nice. Wow, the MGSD looks very nice. These MGSD kits are really it's really something. So like I said, all these red metallic parts here, you can actually replace them with blue if you want. So they give you the blue in the runner A2. Yeah, runner A2, you can actually replace it in as well. So that's the MGSD aerial, all done up from the head, upper chest, waist, and the two legs. Now is to build the two arms, and the body will complete, then followed by backpack, and then the weapons. Yeah, beautiful looking little guy. Alright, so I finished both arms and the shoulders as well. So you can see here the shoulder pads. So let's just plop this in here. That's got a metallic red part here as well, which I said you can change it to the metallic blue if you wanted as well. Yep, that's the right arm, and this is the left arm. The hands or fingers are quite well articulated, just like the other MGSDs. And it's got sharp pointed fingers too. And this is the backpack, simple backpack that goes in. And yeah, here's also another part, which is the metallic red, which you can again replace with the metallic blue if you wanted to. So let's bring the guy in, the Aerial MGSD body, and let's fit the arms in now. Building this kit, not so simple, I would say. I thought it was a bit more straightforward, but a lot of them you really need to look at the manual very closely to ensure that you are actually fitting the right part into the right section. As with most builds, I always say, one of the most important things is actually to make sure that you look at the manual well. So okay, again, this is another one. Don't force it in. Look at it. There's a groove here, so you need to actually follow the groove. That's on the hands, arms. So you got to put it from the back like so, and then twist it to the front. Yes. Just remember, yeah, all MGSDs are kind of like that. I remember building the Barbatos, and you also had that. So that way the arms are really locked in really well and won't fall out. Right? Another attempt, sorry. Maybe you gotta just like hold it like that, put it back, and then yep. So yeah, nice. That's the MGSD Aerial with all arms all fitted. He really looks really nice. You can see the articulation of the, you can see, look at the head, it's able to move up quite a bit, right? And it does show in the manual that this is one of the unique things about this area. So you can actually make him like as if he's like flying like so, you know, ability to move his head up pretty well. Nice. Okay, let's put on the backpack now. So obviously the backpack, it's just a simple connector here, and then it's got two beam sabers that you can actually fit to the back of the backpack, like just a lot of the Gundams. Yeah, a lot of the kits. Okay, I've also finished up the weapons. It's got this huge gun with a nice beam effect. Okay, you can put it in here, and with the hands it is able to hold it quite well, I'm sure. Yeah, because it's got well articulated hands, so that's why the ability to hold the gun is a lot is quite good. See, and then here you also got um the sorry, the shield. So these shields, you can actually open it up. Okay, if you look at the manual, you can actually open it up and actually put it onto the Gundam area itself. It makes it looks a lot beefier and nicer. So I'm gonna probably try that later on while posing this guy. Okay, and then let's see. Yeah, so there's a connector here that goes in, and that's where the shield will be able to be put onto. So that's how the okay. So pretty good. Pretty happy with this build. Then yeah, he's complete. He's a little, because I think there's a lot of articulation on this guy. It's a little bit less stable, I would say, maybe. But overall still very nice build. This one is like that, I think. And then, sorry, like this. That's the hand that bends. Okay, so yeah, pretty nice MGSD aerial build. Yeah, so the hands, you need to grip the gun a little bit more to give it, you know, so that it's stable. And then also there's these two beam sabers which you can pick off here, pick it up, and then just plop this thing in here like so. Yeah, and then he can hold it if you want, or you can retain the two sabers on the backpack too if you don't want him to be holding the sabers. Yeah. So the other thing I realized is this kit, they doesn't have like the pack to hold, push it onto the hand. So that's why you need to kind of like make sure that he grips the sabers really, really well. Okay, so that's the final build for the MGSD. The next part will be the bit of panel lining, and then I'm waiting in for some water slide decals for it to give it its finishing touches. Right. All right, spend some time putting the panel lines. It's still work in progress. You can see that it's still messy. I still need to clean it up using the Gundam markers, the gray as well as the black. Black, usually you use it for colored parts. I use it mainly for the beam rifle. Yeah, so now time to clean up, and then next will be the water slide decals that I'm waiting for it to arrive. I'm using some Evo water slide decals to do it okay. All right, so now finishing off with the water slide decals that just arrived. Following the manual, these are the Evo water slide decals, third-party ones, which are really, really good. And you can see that a lot of it I have already put into the front and just working through it and getting there, right? All right, so I finished putting on the water slide decals and doing a panel lining. So this is just a straight build with the water slide decals. Overall, the build is great. Just like I always tell myself and also viewers, that you always need to refer to the manual. That's number one thing you need to do. Other than that, when you look at the manual, you'll be able to figure things out, and it should be a pretty straightforward build, and it looks massively nice. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Aerial, but after building this kit, he does really look nice in this form. Okay, put him on a rotating panel platform, and you can see him in 360 degrees. You can see how beautiful the backpack and all that is. I've used the third-party water slide decals, and definitely that is definitely a lot better and easier to um, assemble and put onto this aerial figure. So all in all, very nice build, good quality, and I love the MGSD series from Bandai. So go out there and get one for yourself if you are looking for this particular kit. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you again on our next build. All right, thanks, guys.